New York City. The city looks grim and unwelcoming to my eyes. The nature of my visit plays a role in that. I'm here on a mission, hunting down any criminals linked to the murder of my family. Gunfire meets my ears as I walk through the streets. Two young men are engaged in a shootout in a dark alley. A cop appears, her own gun drawn, and shouts for them to stop. A stray bullet catches her in the leg and she falls. This has nothing to do with me, but I find myself stopping anyway. I can't turn a blind eye to a lady in trouble, especially when she's a fellow cop. One of the gunmen is down. The other one tries to flee, but he's bleeding. Bad. Before I can think twice, I'm chasing him down. Whatever's at work here in New York City, looks like I've gotten myself mixed up in it. Chapter 1. Stranger in a Strange City.
The name's Desmond Hunt, police chief. I understand you're the one I have to thank for helping Kate out here.
That's right, sir. My name is John Doyle. I worked as a police detective myself, so when I saw she was in trouble, I had to help out.
Sir, what are you thinking about?
Seems to me you'd have a much better chance with this case with a partner to watch your back. I couldn't spare anyone before, but now things are different.
You want John and I to team up?
I don't understand. What is this about?
That little scene you walked in on was a fight between rival gangs managed by a couple of guys named King and Carlito, both up to their ears in the drug trade. Kate's been trying to crack their operation and I want you to help her.
Actually, I'm here on my own mission. I'm looking for members of the Mafia.
Stopping this drug trade is far more important than that right now.
To you, maybe.
Look, I'll give it to you straight. Either you operate with my authorization or you act on your own as a vigilante. Then I'll need to have you arrested. Help us out, and then you can get back to your own business. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Glad to have you on board, John. Kate can get you caught up on the rest. The mayor's set to give a speech soon, so you might want to catch that as well.
Sorry about the way Desmond treated you back there. Stopping the drug trade is his top priority right now.
Just don't get in my way.
I understand. My name's Kate Hawthorne, by the way.
John Doyle. Is this where the speech is supposed to take place?
Yes, there he is now. That's Mayor Jeffrey Turner.
My friends, I know you were all shaken by the recent burst of violence in our city. These young men turn on each other in anger, and then young lives are cut down too soon. Rest assured that the police are doing everything they can to quell the source of these fights. Not a word about drugs, I see.
The mayor wants to keep people's spirits up. He's done a lot for the city, and he's hoping we can stem this quickly.
Huh.
Speaking of which, Rigo is recovering in the hospital now.
Rigo?
The one you arrested. He's young, just a teenager. I looked into his background, and it seems he joined King's gang suddenly, without any prior criminal activity. Maybe he'll be willing to talk.
Right then. Let's pay Rigo a little visit. So you're Rigo. I ain't gonna talk, so you're wasting your time.
Why did you join King, Rigo? I know you weren't always involved in crime.
Not talking.
How do you think your parents must feel?
Or what about your brother? Looks to me like you really care about him. You think he wants you selling drugs and shooting people? Shut up! You don't know anything about my brother. Then why don't you tell me? Ugh.
We're here to help. If you and your brother are in some sort of trouble, we can get you out.
You mean it?
I swear it.
I'm sorry about your leg, lady. The truth is, they've got my brother held hostage, so as I'll cooperate. If you two can save him, well, I'll be on your side from now on. Your brother is safe now. He's fine. They just had him tranquilized. Help me get him onto the couch. Holy! You actually did it!
We took them by surprise. They weren't expecting 2 armed cops. They figured you'd be too scared to ever go to the police.
I'm really sorry. You can make it up to us by helping us stop the others. Right. Well, the reason I got fighting with Eric, the guy I shot, is because I followed him from the Singing Keg Bar. Something big was going down. All of Carlito's boys were there. Some sort of gang meeting. It could be worth investigating. At first, the scribbles on the dollar bills seem meaningless. Then I think about the names I've heard. This is a coded message about the plan, giving the date and time of a massive attack against King's gang. As I turn to leave, the men at the bar pull out their guns and start shooting. I have no choice but to fire back.
John, are you all right?
I'm fine. Those guys sure didn't strike me as the sort of 2-bit gangsters you had me expecting, though.
They weren't King or Carlito's boys.
Looked like Mafia to me. Are they pulling Carlito's strings?
They certainly didn't like you finding that dollar. What do those numbers mean?
Date and time of an attack against King's gang.
But it's almost that time now. We need to hurry.
What is this? We had a deal, Carlito. First you take shots of Rigo and now this.
Deal's all. Seems I'll do a whole lot better if my boys are the only ones earning for the mask.
What?
So long, King.
Stop! There's no need for violence.
It's too late. They're shooting.
Ah! That's it, Carlito. You're under arrest. Whoever the mask is will catch him too.
King, can you hear me? We'll call an ambulance.
It's too late now. Tell Rigo. I'm sorry. Congratulations, both of you. You've done this city a fine service by bringing in Carlito. It's not over yet.
And too many people died in that shootout.
I know, but now that the gang leaders are gone, we should be able to round up the others. Perhaps they'll even settle down on their own. We can only hope. I see you have a bowling trophy, sir. I used to enjoy a good bowling match myself. If you know a good place, we should get together sometime. I used to bowl at the bowling alley across the street, but it's gotten too dangerous lately. Dangerous? You know how it is. Everyone knows it's run by the mob, but we can't pin anything on them. Interesting. I might pay this place a visit after all. Leaving Kate to handle the aftermath of King and Carlito's shootout, I head to the bowling alley and start asking questions. All I want is a name that might be linked to the men I'm hunting. Just as I think I might learn something, the man I'm questioning collapses, poisoned, and then I see he picked up my drink by mistake. Hang on, He's dead. What did he say? 2 rivals? Did he mean King and Carlito? Maybe Rigo knows something. And I don't think this man's death is supposed to happen. If I'm right, the target is me. Thanks for meeting me, Rigo. Do you know anything about the local bowling alley? Someone tried to kill me there yesterday. Hey, that was a meeting place for King and Carlito. They'd go there to talk terms, make a truce, that sort of thing.
They were fighting over territory for their drug trade, but they weren't keeping all the money, were they? Someone higher up is involved.
Guess so. One more question. I found this business card that says Casanova. I knew a Casanova once. Real nasty piece of work. Mean anything to you? I heard King say the name, but I don't know who he is. Carlito might. Thanks. All right, Carlito, here's how this goes. You answer my questions, and I'll see that you get a lighter sentence. Got it? We'll see.
You'd rather spend longer in prison?
There's some folks you don't cross no matter what. All I want to know is about Casanova. Oh, him? Adrian Armando. He runs a funeral home, but it's a front, see? Armando? Then they are connected. What's it a front for? What's his racket? Deals in illegal weapons mostly. He used to do human trafficking, but I don't know if he still does. We were never part of that.
What? Then he's the one. My sister died because of this Casanova. It's time he faced justice.
Wait, don't do anything reckless. Kate! Ugh.
So he smuggles weapons and drugs in the coffins. Morbid, but effective.
Are you admiring my art? Or do you have another reason for being here?
You're Adrian Armando, Casanova.
In person.
You killed my sister. You kidnapped her and then killed her.
Oh, I do remember killing a girl once. Poor thing, wouldn't cooperate. What of it? You're running all over town with the man who arrested my brother, but you don't see me complaining.
You'll pay for this.
I think not. Grab her, boys! I head after Kate with half the force behind me. Taking in Casanova's men is easy, but then the man himself comes out. Adrian Armando, brother of the last Casanova I faced. And he's got a gun to Kate's head. For all our firepower, there's nothing we can do as he makes his escape.
You'll never get away with this.
It won't be long now. I have powerful friends.
You think you're untouchable, but you will pay for what you did to my sister and everyone else you've hurt.
I think not. No one followed us here. It's just the two of us. Think again, Casanova.
John!
Gah!
He's getting away!
Calm down, Kate. We'll find him. He dropped something. Looks like a matchbook from a hotel.
No sign of Casanova.
I found something else interesting. Take a look.
A police badge.
You think someone from the department is mixed up in this?
What? That's ridiculous. I'd trust everyone in there. It's probably just a coincidence that you found that here.
Maybe so. I think I'll look around a little more. What's this? It looks like a search warrant, but it's been destroyed. I'd bet anything the search was never carried out.
believe the chief is dead.
I know. Let's make his final gift to us count.
Look at all this stuff. Documents, photographs, everything cataloging the work he did for the Mafia. He must have been praying for a chance to betray them.
We've got enough here to bring them all down.
Oh my god.
What's wrong?
Look, the name of the man running everything.
Jeffrey Turner. Wait, that's the mayor. This is it. We've got him. You'll never pin anything on me.
Don't be ridiculous. You can't talk your way out of this.
I don't need to talk. You! Kate, after him. I'll handle Ace.
Okay.
I've waited a long time for this day. You killed my family. You burned down my house with them inside. Do you think I remember every den of vermin I clear out? Get back here! I chase Ace to the theater and jump him from behind. Turns out he's just as good at fighting hand-to-hand as he is with a gun. The fight pushes me to my limits. We dance on the edge of death, each of us capable of killing the other. At last, I gain the upper hand, and the assassin falls. You're a monster. Am I? What of the cop who shot my wife by mistake years ago? He took her from me. He made me what I am. You think that justifies becoming an assassin? I found a way to avenge her by fighting the police at every turn. You and I are no different. We're nothing alike. You know, I do remember your family now that I think about it. They screamed as your house burned down around them. They screamed for you to save them, but you weren't there. I enjoyed that very much. This is over!
Chief, none of us will ever forget you. We all understand why you did what you did. We'll remember you as the good man you truly were.
This garden is beautiful. I didn't know the chief, but I reckon he must be happy to see this developed in his name. Chief, Desmond, without you, we never could have stopped them. Thank you. From now on, I'll try to be the sort of man you can be proud of. Hey, Rigo. I heard you're in the food business now. Congratulations. Thanks. My brother recommended, and now that I've cut ties with the gang, maybe I'm a little young for this sort of work, but I like it. I'm sure you'll do a great business.
So am I.
I understand congratulations are in order for you, too. Promoted, huh?
That's right. You know, if you wanted to join our force full-time.
Nah, I can't. Working with you was great, but I'm leaving the city soon.
You are?
I've had enough of this life. Getting revenge on Ace made me realize that revenge isn't the sort of thing you can build your life on. He said I was like him. I don't want that to come true.
You're nothing like him.
All the same, I'm ready to settle down in a quieter life. I wish you the best. You'll make some cop a swell partner.
Good luck, John. I hope you find the peace you're looking for.
My job here is done. The gang violence has settled down and no one will be stopping the police investigations anymore. The city is a safer place. Jeffrey Turner was found guilty on all charges. Due to his connections in this city, he's being transported to a high-security prison. I've been asked to oversee the transfer. My last task as a cop. I've picked out a nice place in the country where I'd like to live. As soon as this is over, I'll be on my way. After everything I've been through, I'm looking forward to a nice, quiet retirement.